Hello everyone, I am Gat720 reporting for duty. So today is going to be a little bit different. Over the past couple of streams, I've been doing nothing but Halo Infinite multiplayer stuff. And while that stuff is fun, and I still plan on doing a little bit more of that in the future, I also wanted to, go back to my initial intention, which is to play like a couple of more those older, I guess, 360 PS3 era type of games. At some point, I'm gonna end up running out of those, and I have to play some more newer stuff. But hopefully, not more competitive multiplayer games. All right, so I guess we'll just start right away. I'm actually really looking forward to this one. This is a game I was thinking about streaming before all this. Like, this is like one of the games I had planned on doing for quite a while. I'm both excited and a little bit concerned, because this is a really good game. It's a really fun one, but it has those moments I'm not really looking forward to re-experiencing. I hope this actually displays. My eyes.
Sega.
All right, seems to be picking up. Cool. Games Workshop. A rather famous but also very infamous company as of late. Yep, I even got the controller working, because this is also a controller compatible game on PC. I mean, of course, this came out on console, so of course it will work with controllers. I actually did play this game a little bit with keyboard, and I feel, yeah, again, it just feels much more natural playing on a controller. I would like to play it on normal, but if it's okay by all of you, I'm gonna be playing on easy. Like, if I have to be honest, even playing on the easiest difficulty, it's still enemies do full damage, and you have to be very aggressive. Expect counters to be challenging. You will die occasionally. Oh yeah, hey man, yeah, it's this game. Warhammer 40k. The Warhammer IP has a lot of games, and they kind of range from, well, actually, most of them has been more strategy focused, like RTS games, tactical games. Like, there's even like a few that came out recently that are more like in the vein of XCOM, which was Mechanicus, and Demon Hunters, something like that. And which makes sense, because Warhammer originated as a like a series that it started out as a series of tabletop games, which I don't know if I should phrase it like that, because the tabletop game is still around, and it's still being like, they're still including like more minis and like books and stuff, rule books, whatever you want to call it. The tabletop game is still going strong, and it's still just as expensive as ever. I never played any of the tabletop games, I'll be honest. That's not really my thing. How the strategy games, like I said, are my thing. This is like this is my introduction to Warhammer 40k, actually. And in my opinion, it makes a very good first impression. There's a lot to talk about this game in terms of like little story bits and lore that I hope that I'll be able to explain in a clear way. Oh yeah, it also has multiplayer, which I believe that people are still playing it. There isn't a whole lot. It has like your basic versus mode and like a sort of like firefight mode. You know, your there's probably a better way to term it, because in some games like firefight, horde, or something like a survival mode, I guess. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out. I might be stalling you, but I'm trying to think, should I play on easy or normal? Because even on the easiest difficulty as I play it on, it can be pretty rough. Like later on, like I guess, you know what? Sure, I'll set it to I'm trying to think. Again, I'm still thinking because I don't know if I can actually change the difficulty on the fly. We'll just go on easy. When we get there, we'll get there, and I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, this is a famous quote, by the way. It's been used in like almost everything. Helps set the mood to give you a good idea what the setting is all about. I mentioned like books. I mentioned books before, but when I mean books, I meant like rule books for the tabletop game, I guess. Like you know how they put out like you guys know Pathfinder D&D, how they put out like like those books. I don't know what you will call them, guides or whatever. There's a name for them, but I can't for some reason it's not coming up to me. Yeah, like those things. But there's also like official books telling like all sorts of kind of stories in this setting, which is both a blessing and a curse for Warhammer 40k. I'll talk about more after this cutscene. If there's anything that's if there's what like a lot of these Warhammer 40k games like really vary in quality, but one thing that's pretty consistent in all these games is they really like get the scale of the setting, because Warhammer 40k has a really unreal scale in terms of like how the I don't know like how the ships are, how they're like the size of like continents or even like the planets. Like of course the planets are big, but I meant like what goes on in the planet. But yeah, planet is in danger. They're sending a SOS for to get some help from some Space Marines, and the ones that was able to respond are the Ultramarines. There are a lot of Space Marine factions, and the Ultramarines are like the poster boys for Warhammer 40k, the most recognizable and I guess easiest to get into.
The orcs have massacred the Forge World's forces, and they have taken the planetary defense weapons.
Clever of the damned orcs. Keeps us off their backs while they loot the Titan war machines.
Brace for evasive maneuvers.
Pilot, report.
Starboard engine is dead, Sergeant. We're losing altitude.
Get the ship to safety. We'll find another way down.
Aye, Captain. Thunderhawk Lancer 12 returning to launch bay.
This is your plan.
We need to get to the surface.
This is an awesome plan. Shut up.
Or do you want to go home already, Sergeant?
Not before having a word or two with the orcs.
Yeah, frick those greenskins.
The Codex Astartes does not support this action.
Well, the Codex Astartes says you suck. Yeah, spoilers ahead. I don't like that guy, and you'll see soon. Yeah, that one particular Space Marine with the helmet, he sucks. He's like he's kind of I don't know what you want to call him, a rules lawyer, something like that. He's always in your face about, oh, the book didn't say we could do this or we should do that. Me. So the unique thing about this game is that, wait, hold on. That incorporates both third person and melee combat. So one moment it plays like, I don't know, God of War, Devil May Cry. Next moment, you're playing Gears of War. I mean, I guess Gears of War arguably also has a little bit of like melee combat, depending on the weapon you have. Yeah. For the Emperor! I don't know what was that voice I was doing there. It also kind of does something similar to Doom Eternal, or Doom 2016 Doom Eternal, where if you execute an enemy, you get health, but it's kind of, it's not as well in this game as it is in Doom. It actually gets really annoying later on.
Space Marines to
Space Marines! Oh. I need some health. Thank you.
Space Marine.
Yeah, that like, you know, in a lot of games, you can point out how, you know, stupid the AI is, but when it comes to the orcs, I want to say the AI is lore accurate, because of course one of them will just stand next to something that will just completely give them. Yeah, that's our main villain of the game.
Get off our ship, Space Marine.
So anyway, how the orcs works in terms of like leadership is that they don't have like, well, at least in this game, they don't have like a definitive leader. They just hold on. Right. I think the reloading is supposed to work a little different. But yeah, how the orcs work is they're not like, I mean, at the time of this game, they were not all like united. They were all kind of doing their own thing. They all formed their own little groups, their bands, their clans, their tribes, whatever you want to call it. And how it works is that they follow like who is the biggest, meanest, nastiest orc there is. Get off of me. The orcs are rather like, in terms of the setting, orcs are one of the more simple, but also still very dangerous creatures in the setting. They're very versatile in terms of like what you want them to, how you want to use them in your stories. Because they can be rather like comical. Like there's some really funny stories about the orcs, but they could also be really scary because they're war-hungry monster men. Oh, alright. Okay. Time to use that Space Marine strength. Super Soldier strength. Yeah, the funny thing is, the Space Marine, like GW is rather kind of weird with the names, with their naming conventions, like naming their Super Soldier poster boys in these in Warhammer called Space Marines. And Space Marine was a word that's been around since before their game. It was like a term that was coined since like the 70s, 60s, I think. Like I might say it originated from the Starship Troopers book. And GW's gotten weird because I remember there was like a book that was called like, I don't know, Jimmy the Space Marine or something. And it has nothing to do with Warhammer 40k, but GW ended up suing the guy that made the book just because he used the name. It's really funny stuff. I was rather hesitant using the term Space Marine because I just like the concept of being like a space soldier. That's it. But you know what? I'm a small VTuber. I don't think it's gonna incur the wrath of this British game studio, I guess. All right, we didn't get the title. That's very important to have the title. I was also half tempted to mod the game to include a helmet, but I think I want this to be as authentic as possible.
From Leandros, but I'm picking up Vox chatter from Imperial Guard forces on the ground.
I scarcely
Yeah,
think
maybe.
alive, much less still fighting.
Heading towards the front lines now.
I will meet you there.
But yeah, like the controversial. But yeah, going back to the Ultramarines specifically, they're rather notorious, but I think it's mostly because, well, like there's nothing inherently bad I want to say about the Ultramarines. I mean, they're like the worst they are is a bit boring. No, not the worst. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to figure things. I'm just trying to, like, not the worst, but like, they're kind of considered boring by some parts of the fan base. But I think what ended up really harping their reputation is because there was like a series of Warhammer books that focused on the Ultramarines that kind of turned them into Mary Sue's, basically. Like, whenever there's like conflict involved, you always have the Ultramarines, you know, to save the day. And it kind of got to the point where it's like so ridiculous. Wait, what? Okay, I think I might have forgotten how to reload. It kind of got to the point where it's just like, you know, people can't really take the Ultramarines seriously anymore, and a lot of times are like ridiculed. I like the Ultramarines personally. I mean, outside of like being depicted as Mary Sue in the books, they actually got rid of the author that's been making those books, because yeah, he was doing such a disservice for these guys. But yeah, I like the Ultramarines because, well, because of this game, of course. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Can you do something to me? Yeah, I'll just like let him do his thing. Yeah, they got rid of the author that's been making those books. And I like the Ultramarines because in the tabletop, apparently they're like very versatile. They're not like, they don't master one thing. But they're all like the jack of all trades. Like, they're good for like long range, mid range, close range. And they also have like a space Roman theme, which I think looks really cool. I like this space Roman aesthetic. I'm sorry, I just find this amusing. Just look at this guy. He's so determined to chop me down. I kind of want to see this guy try to at least lay some kind of damage on me. Oh, I think he's close to taking out my shield. Come on. Oh, you were so close, buddy. Well, it's been fun. Those particular guys are called Gretchens, those goblin guys. Well, I remember hearing them, I remember them being called like different names. I think it's like I don't know, like classes. Like, they're usually called Gretchens or Snotlings. I forgot which is which, but they're basically goblins. They're basically the goblins of this setting. Ah, the bolter, iconic weapon of the Space Marines. In the context of this game, it's pretty much an assault rifle, but in the setting, they are very lethal weapons. I mean, there's a lot of lethal weapons in the setting, but these particular ones, because the crazy thing about the bolters is that the ammunition the bullets are having, like, massive. It's like firing bricks at people. But yeah, in the context of this game, it's basically just an assault rifle. I'm not upset about, because, you know, sometimes you have to, like, sacrifice lore for gameplay, you know? Hold on, I need a... It's been a while, and I'm just trying to remember what the controls were. Like, what do I do to swap weapons? Movement, swap weapons. Okay, through D-pad. And what do I do to reload? Okay, there we go. I forgot about that. Yeah, okay, yeah, right. I forgot. It works like Gears of War, duh. Oh. Oh, wrong button. I forgot B's for stun, which is very important to have.
Captain, destroy them!
Hey, it's my buddies. You can tell they're the important ones because they don't have helmets. If they do have a helmet, they're not important. That's pretty much the... Wait, what was that? What was going on there? It wanted me to press B for some reason, but I wasn't paying attention. Okay, I feel like someone's taking pot shots on me. There you are, you little... It's always annoying when you have, like, someone that's just, like, out of sight. And you're just trying to prioritize everyone else, but that one guy, that one a-hole is, like... He's the one that's just taking, like, easy shots at you. It's like being an annoying mosquito, and I hate that. Oh, you want to fight? You want to take things up close? I heard you guys like knives. You want to check out mine? It's a pretty nice knife. Looks even better in your skull. Okay, buddy, he's dead. Chill. I mean, I understand orcs are really sturdy because sometimes they can even come... Well, I wouldn't say come back from the dead like zombies, but they sometimes come back in like ridiculous ways. Like you can have an orc head chopped off, but if you manage to stitch it back on, he'll be right as rain. I mean, he'll have like a crazy scar around his neck, but he's good. That's actually lore, by the way.
But there are also benefits to thinking for yourself.
I kind of find funny he just gave him back his helmet and he's like, I don't want it anymore. I think I mentioned before I wanted to mod this game to include a helmet, but I want the experience to be a little bit more authentic. Oops, wrong button again. I have to be smart with what kind of weapons I use against certain enemies, because it might be a little bit overkill. Oh, what the frick? How did I freaking... Wait, did I lag in a single player game? Or was that just me? Let's pick up some ammo. Yeah, that was a little weird. Something they also really nailed in the game is like the movement, because the game might not tell you right away, but these guys are supposed to be massive. These guys are like... I think I used the term walking tank before, but these guys are like walking tanks. They're big, they're kind of a little slow, and I don't want to say clumsy, but like they're not very agile, they're not very nimble, but that doesn't mean they're like complete pushovers. These guys are huge, they're wearing really bulky armor, and they like to wield big weapons that would probably hurt a normal human if they try even firing it. Like the bolter. Like the bolter I'm using, it cannot be used by normal humans, I think, because there are some normal humans that can use them, but those normal humans are kind of freaks. Like it could it could probably mess up your arms trying to fire a single shot from these things, from what I heard. Yeah, these guys are just these guys are like they're like, oh frick. Oh, that poor guy. Yeah, he's a normal human. I almost towered this guy. All right. Never fear, the Space Marines are here. Or more specifically, the Ultramarines. This game is really fun. Like, I don't know how else to put it. This game is just really fun. Like, I'm surprised there aren't more games that try something like this in terms of, like, combat. It's like one of those one-of-a-kind kind of games.
You have saved us.
Rise, guardsmen. You saved yourselves. We thought you did.
We would be, my lord, if not for the lieutenant.
Where will we find this lieutenant?
At the front lines. Follow the trench network to the lieutenant's command bunker.
Carry on, guardsmen. We rendezvous with Sidonus. Then we find this...
Yeah, a good number of characters in Warhammer 40k have British accents. Even the orcs, which are more Cockney. They're not the... I mean, like, they're like... Not to say everyone in the setting has British accents, but, you know, a good number of characters do.
Remarkable. A few hundred against 1 million orcs. And they fight on.
Yeah, Space Marines are impressive, but Guardsmen, since... Yeah, that's what these guys are. They're called Guardsmen. Well, they might be going by different names. Again, GW has a weird thing with names. I think they're still constantly, like, changing their names. So. But yeah, for now, we're calling them Guardsmen, and while I'm playing as pretty much a demigod, these are just normal people, but these guys are arguably more impressive than the Space Marines because they have to be, like, they have to be in the front lines dealing with all the crazy bullshit the galaxy throws at them. like orcs, I want to say are kind of like the bottom of the threatening totem pole
Captain, I'm in position.
of the hierarchy of messed up shit in the galaxy, in my opinion, at least. I mean, they're like okay, granted, like the orcs are still like orcs are like wildfire. They can be spread all over the they're kind of like spread all over the galaxy. But I want to say like there's scarier things that goes on.
Sergeant, I see you found something to keep you busy.
Worry not, Captain. I've saved some
Civil
orcs for
racial,
you.
yeah, pretty much civil racial war.
Orcs have got that gun well defended, no mistake. But typical orc behavior would be to dismantle or destroy the gun.
And certainly not use it to keep our forces at bay. There's a strategy behind it. Their leader is no fool.
Yeah, orcs are dumb, but sometimes they use their dumbness for their advantage. Because it's very easy to underestimate the orcs. It's very easy to go like, there's just a bunch of dumb brutes. They can't do much to us. And then like your whole platoon is like wiped out, and you're like, wait, what the fuck just happened? What the hell just? Oh, what? And then you're dead. Like you have like an axe to your skull. Oh, chainsword. This is another iconic weapon for the setting, and my personal favorite. I want to say this is probably like the earliest example of using like a chainsaw themed weapon. I mean, not in terms of games. I don't know when they first introduced the chainsword. I assume it was like pretty early. Again, I could be wrong. Oh. But yeah, you really get this feeling that you're in like this chaotic war zone. Like I'm literally in the trenches just fighting a bunch of orcs from left to right and like left, right, front, and behind. Alright. Yeah, sure. Okay, I'm good. Those guys got my back. Yeah, another reason why I want to play this game, because, well, there's another, Space Marine centric game that came out that's totally in my style called Bolt Gun. You might have heard of it. And apparently it ties into this game too, which means it might tie into the next game, which is actually a sequel in a long time coming called Space Marine 2. Because at some point, if I recall, when this game came out, I don't think it sold too well, and the game was kind of forgotten, I want to say. I don't know what was going on like for the past decade since this game came out. I'm really surprised that it's getting a sequel, and it looks really good, really cool, and it's focusing on my favorite alien faction in the game. Well, one of my favorite alien factions called the Tyranids. The Tyranids are like xenomorphs on steroids. They're like the Flood if the Flood were like a race of bug dinosaurs. All right, those are these are squigs, by the way. The orcs like to use them. They're like pets, they're foods, and kamikazes, I guess. Suicide bombers. I keep mixing. Oh, frick. There we go. Again, that's probably in that's in canon to how orcs operate. Oh, frick. Okay, that was easy. I think I remember it was a few times. Oh yeah, this game can be a little bit buggy at times too. Like, you haven't seen them yet, but sometimes you might have cases where you're kind of like soft lock, like you can't proceed, or you might have like some quirks like an orc like clipping through the terrain. And you can't hurt them, but they can't hurt you. Chainsword, chainsword, chainsword. I don't know where I was going with that. I guess I just like the name Chainsword. Uh-oh. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Reload faster.
Dropship incoming.
Oh, shoot. I can't even tell if that thing's gonna crash or it's just gonna... Okay. You know, I never knew how effective grenades were. I was always pretty shy at them for some reason. I'm pretty shy with little grenades in general with games, I guess. I can only kill like a few things with the grenades or just miss entirely. Oh. This one requires a little bit more finesse. Ow! Okay. I say that and he just completely wrecks my whole shield. Oh, frick. Okay, I guess I'll just have to wait until I'm able to kill some to get some health back. Because that is the only way you can get health.
Imperial Guard, we are Ultramarines. Open this door.
What the frick? Oh, right, yeah. Duh. Yeah, they got everything handled. I don't know why I find that funny. He's just straight up just shooting at him. Frick. This would just be a quick thing. Something I just kind of noticed. Combat controls. I'm playing on this thing. Frick. I'm gonna need to worry about that later. I just find it funny. He's just shooting at him at the back like, are you okay there? The guardsman is like constantly shooting you in the back with the last gun.
Word from the second recce. Another horde of the greenskins are headed here from the south.
Yeah, despite being like, again, not as powerful as a Space Marine, the guardsmen are really popular. Like, even I want to see a game that focuses on these guys. But right now, like, it makes kind of too much sense for GW to keep like getting these like GW doesn't make these games, like they make their own like tabletop games, but you know, they just, I guess they just allow a lot of people to make games based on their setting. And so far, like, it kind of like I don't know what it takes. I don't know what the requirements. Oh, wait, after this cutscene.
Second Lieutenant Mira, 203rd Cadian Regiment.
Captain Titus of the Ultramarines.
You are in command.
I'm all that's left, my lord. Unless my commanders rise from the grave. So far, they seem content to stay put.
Lieutenant, the scouts have returned to forward base.
How many?
2.
Damn. I sent out 10.
Yeah, things are pretty bleak, which is part of the course for Warhammer.
And as you might have seen, it's shooting down all our support vessels.
That is why we are here. Leave the gun to us.
Come with me then. I should warn you, my lords. We've got a slight orc problem down here.
You know what? I would believe this is considered slight. Because again, like, there's probably... Just notice a little bit of funniness from there. Like, I am willing to believe this would be considered slight. Again, scale in Warhammer 40k is like, it could be complete bonkers. It could be pretty cracked. Oh, Fury unlocked. This is my invincibility mode, and it's also one of my methods to get health.
What do you know of the Titans?
Only thing is that I have to like build that meter up. Actually, I don't think it makes me invincible, but it makes me stronger, I guess.
And we've lost contact with them.
We need to reach that Titan.
Your fastest route is across the rail bridge behind the gun complex. It leads directly to the western gates of the Manufactorum.
Yes, I guess as a recap, The orcs came to this planet because they wanted to get some, like, they like guns. They like things that shoot and explode. You know, maximum DACA and all that. Oh, sorry. 1 sec. The war can wait. And they came here for their weapons, basically, because this is a planet that's, I want to say, it's a factory planet. Like, this is a planet that's sole purpose is just to make stuff. There's a couple of different kinds of planets with their own classifications. Death worlds, which I think is explanatory. It's like planets that are like so dangerous that it's almost impossible to live on those. Like, it doesn't even matter that, like, you can breathe on that planet. So, like, if the wildlife and fauna wants you dead, you get the hell out of there. And then you have, like, paradise worlds, which are just, like, the more chilled, normal planets with nothing crazy going on. But yeah, like, this whole, like, this, what we're seeing right here, this is pretty much the entire planet. Just, and it's, like, miles and miles of, like, factories and, I guess, even, like, cathedrals and churches, because this is the Imperium Man, and the Imperium Man are very religious, like, are very, religiously, I don't know. They're really reliant on faith in their emperor, faith in their god king, not god king, but the god emperor. Sorry, I'm just trying to focus right now. I'll talk about more after this. Yeah, see what I mean? I suck using grenades. There we go. I got this. Aw. You guys couldn't even leave the last one to me, jerks. But yeah, they're like blinded by faith. They're like religiously motivated, I guess. There's probably a better term, but yeah, these guys are all about, you know, they're all about that kind of stuff. Going on about, like, may the Emperor watches you, may the Emperor protects, and stuff like that. Like, even, like, the skulls, like, you can see the skulls, like, the Emperor right now, the Emperor is a real person. He's not God, which makes the whole thing ironic. But because, like right now, he's a skeleton. He's not dead, or at least not dead. But he's pretty much rotted a corpse where now, like, his whole Imperium worships his, like, decayed face. Like, they have his decayed face, like, plastered everywhere. On armor, on buildings, on ships.
Amputations are down the hall.
I don't even think it was like that before. I think it only started acting like this when people started, like, seeing the Emperor. He doesn't even have a real name, by the way. He's just called the Emperor. Sometimes the community likes to call him Big E, which I agree with wholeheartedly. It's a funny nickname. Yeah, a long time ago, the Emperor of Mankind, there was like a moment where, you know, mankind discovered space travel, they managed to colonize, but then there was a horrible event that happened that kind of disconnected all of them, so all the colonies were left doing their own thing. And when things got even worse, the Emperor of Mankind, who's pretty much an immortal being with, like, godlike power, decided to finally step in and do something about it. He's been around for a long time, but we won't get into that right now. When he decided to step in, he ended up making his, like, army of super soldiers and decided to reclaim each world and put them all and unite them all under a single banner. And even tried to abolish all religions, because in this setting, religion is kind of a bad thing. Like, it leads to a lot of dangerous stuff. Oh, is there, like, enemies? Oh, okay. Which leads to some, like, ironic stuff until, like... Alright, I didn't have a chance to bring up the Primarchs, his sons. I wouldn't say they're his... I mean, they're his sons, I guess, but they're also, like, they're also his biological creations. However, there was a little incident where his sons ended up scattered in those colonies, so for a while... Wait, hold on. I forgot. I'm on the turret. Ah, you want some Taka? Here's your Taka right here. All right, I forgot. I can also do this. Ah, firepower! I was not expecting that, but okay.
The orcs hold the trenches beyond the ruins and the battlements beyond that.
Ah,
The orcs
that's lame. I didn't even like max out the ammunition. I mean, not max up. I didn't use up all the ammunition. But yeah, he created his Primarchs. I think there was like 20 or 18 of them, and they were like scattered through reasons. Guys, I'm trying to like make sure it's easily digestible because right now I'm just trying to talk about the Imperium of Man and its history. So yeah, they were scattered. They ended up in different colonies with their own like lifestyles, and he magically claimed those planets, managed to get his sons, but his sons kind of turned out different as he intended because again they were like raised by different people. They had different lifestyles. I got the sniper. And at some point, I forgot how to switch weapons. I keep forgetting that. I keep thinking it's Y for some reason. He elected, oh, one moment. Cutscene again.
That's where the orcs breached the gun battery. We haven't been able to make it inside the wall.
Yeah, you guys been having some really lousy luck with that.
You have survived this long on your own, Lieutenant. You have done well. But
Oh,
you are
woman.
not alone. We
Sorry,
will
it's just...
take the gun.
Sorry, sometimes the 40k fanbase can be weird about female characters.
I'll hold you to that, Captain.
Sometimes, not all the time. Like, there's some, like, really cool people, but there's also those people that kind of take 40k a little bit too seriously. But yeah, at some point, yeah, things were looking pretty good for a while with Biggie and his sons. And he even elected one of his favorites, Horus, to be like the war master or something like that. Well, Biggie's like doing something else. He let Horus call the shots. And then at some point, Horus kind of got a little had a bit of a fit, started a rebellion. Well, maybe not a rebellion, but he ended up turning against his dad, and the whole event was called the Horus Heresy, where he even recruited half his sons to go. Where he recruited half his sons. It also kind of has a beef with Biggie, while the others are still loyal to him, and it kind of led to a whole cluster of to end up changing the setting forever, which resulted to Biggie being wounded and had to sit in a chair for the rest of his life. Or whatever is considered life for the Emperor of Mankind. Because again, I don't even know, like, he's not dead, but he can't really do anything while he's like sitting on a chair. And then at some point after that whole thing, the leader of the Space Marine, the leader of the Ultramarines, which is these guys, Gilliman, he suggested the Codex Astartes, which is the book that a lot of these Space Marines follow. And suggested that all the legions, because there used to be just, legions of Space Marines that each Primarch had. Okay, I know there's, oh, right. Oh, come on. Freaking. Come on, you're orc. Stop being a coward. There you go. I thought you guys like getting shot at. But he created the Codex Stories that disbanded the legions into like smaller like factions. So we don't have another like Horus Heresy situation going on. And then after that, like his sons kind of went on, and after that for a while, his sons kind of like either died, went missing, turned to demons. Yeah, died, missing, or turned to demons. And so now we don't have any Primarchs anymore. Well, that's kind of a lie, because now they're due, but that's a topic for another time, because I'm just talking about the stuff, like, when this game came out, I guess. Bolt in the box. Yeah, these like right now, these are just the more quiet moments. Just look for some ammunition, look for some collectibles, because this game has collectibles. Is there anything special? Just notes that's been going on this planet when the orcs invaded. In the form of these floating skull things called servo skulls, because of course, again, the Imperium really love their skulls. I think I mentioned before how this is my introduction to 40k, but I haven't learned, ever since then, I didn't like really read into the setting a whole lot until I came across, like, you know, a couple of lore videos, and most importantly, What If the Emperor Had Text-to-Speech, a really successful web series that unfortunately that's been put on, that's been shelved because GW, in their infinite wisdom, decided to prevent people from making fan animations of Warhammer 40k, which is downright despicable. Like, for all the other companies and their faults, sometimes maybe screwing over their fan base, at least having, like, they didn't make it a law. They didn't pretty much make it into a law where, oh, you can't like make cool fan animations of our stuff anymore. I think it's because they have their own streaming service now called Warhammer Plus, which is kind of funny saying it out loud. I think it's called Warhammer Plus. It might be called something else. But point is, I think it's because of that. Is like, oh, we plan on doing some cool stuff, but we can't do that because all these other people are going to be making better stuff than we do. So instead of just bringing them along, we'll just prevent them from doing more animations. We could try to recruit some. That'll be fine. And we'll also try to screw some of them over while they try to work for us. You know, to teach them a lesson. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. Hold on one sec. Just technical stuff. Screw it. Close enough. Just trying to make sure I have a clear reading on my chat. Yeah, like there's like this one animator called Sodaz, spelled soda but with a Z. He did some really cool stuff, but unfortunately, I think even one point like he was gonna work for a GW, but they kind of left him hanging. They kind of ghosted him for some bizarre reason. It's almost as if GW was afraid of our fan base for some reason. I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, at that point, Sodaz ended up just getting rid of all his cool Warhammer videos. You might still find it. It might even re-upload on someone else's channel. But yeah, after that, he just stopped doing Warhammer videos and decided to move on to other stuff. Which, you know, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but, you know, it's fine that he's going to be, like, putting his energy into other stuff. Like, he did some really cool Halo stuff, too. Like, fine. If I'm not going to give you guys any appreciation, I might as well show that to,
Once we get through these battlements,
3 for 3, I guess. Bungie and 3 for 3, or just 3 for 3. Whoever's holding the IP at the moment, at the time. I thought those guys were gonna like come at me through that. Nah, that's just background stuff. Yeah, that gun is massive. Probably like firing at some orc stuff and some orc ships in space. Orc tech is really funny because they're literally just garbage, like garbage. Just put. No. I don't know if that's a bad. I don't know if I should have prevented him. Should have prevented him, but you know, just be safe. Yeah, I guess no. I guess him blowing it up wouldn't be important. Oh well, at least a bolt pistol for some reason has infinite ammunition. I don't know why I needed to pick that up. I should have just, you know, left that alone just in case. But yeah, orc technology are literally just garbage put together, and is held together through duct tape and faith, because they're like duct tape and the literal power of belief. Because orcs apparently have like this sort of minor psychic power, where things and technology work the way how they think it should work. It's a little bit tricky to explain, and I'm not even sure it's all of it's completely accurate, because I hear some weird stuff that I'm not even sure it's actually true or not. Like there was a time I heard that the orcs, there were like some like orcs doing some stuff in space, like we have to repair. I don't know how to do orcs accent. Like we have to repair the ship. We have to repair the ship outside. Come on. But they were in space and they didn't have any spacesuits on, but they were fine. Like they were fine. They were in space. But then the orc pointed out, or one of them pointed out, like, "Hey, you stupid gits! You forgot to put on their spacesuits," and then they just died. they're like Looney Tunes characters as a alien faction. Yeah, it's really funny. orcs, I want to say, makes a brilliant introduction, like an introduction faction to the setting. A lot of people really want to see like things like I guess like I mentioned before, the Tyranids, Necrons, maybe even Tau. But I feel like if you really want to introduce you really want to get people in your setting, you have to start small, and then you move on to the more interesting and big stuff. And the orcs are like ideal for that. Because they're simple, they're basic, but they're also really fun, they're versatile. I keep saying they're versatile, but like they're versatile in terms of storytelling, like I said, because you know, they can be scary, but they can also be funny. They work. They just work. Orcs? Yeah, orcs. To sum it up in a nutshell, they just work. Like, I know there's gonna be this Amazon series, folks. There's gonna be this I assume it's gonna be live action. This Warhammer 40k series on Amazon with former Superman and Witcher actor Henry Cavill, which I'm actually looking forward. I want to see where it goes. A lot of people keep saying, "Oh, it should adapt this book or that thing," and I'm like, you know, they could just make an original story too, guys. That's just like, I don't really care either way if it's based on a book or not, but you know, I'm just hoping it will be good. Because I feel like adapting it in live action, again, I think they're adapting it in live action. I don't remember. But if they do, adapting all of this is going to be quite a task. Like, it will be very expensive. Like, I think it'll be, like, you're probably better off making it into a movie than a series. Oh, gem pack. This one, I find this kind of funny, because I thought I'm already wearing a jetpack, but I guess not? I'm a little bit confused by that. Like, what the heck? If I was not wearing a jetpack, then what the hell am I wearing on my back? What the hell are these guys wearing on their back? Why does it have, like, little thrusters?
Ground, Captain. We will deal with the orcs down here.
Alright. Yep. I mean, I guess I'm kind of complaining, but I'm not going to complain about the gameplay. Because this is also really fun. Makes for a fun set piece. And it's also really funny because these guys, again, are massive, so they're also really heavy, and I'm just like, whee! Woo! Okay, let's see if I can... Oh, wait. Oh, right, ground pound. Ow! Okay, that was a little stupid. Yeah. Oh my god, the execution are so satisfying, they're so fun. Ow! See what I mean? I'm playing on easy and these guys are destroying me. Okay, hold on. There we go. See what I mean? I was playing easy difficult. These guys came close to wrecking me. There was like, what, 4 guys? Oh, oh my goodness. Ow. Give me, come on. I wanna, come on. God dang it. I blame the terrain. He was kind of clipping. Come on, let me stun you. There we go. Give me your health. Well, give me some health. I'm not a vampire. Or, these guys aren't vampires. Did you know there's vampires in Warhammer 40k? Kinda? Alright, things are calmed down. Let me just mess around with this for a bit. And, there we go. Alright. I kind of find funny that the symbol for, you know, keeping me on track is like shaped like a fist. I don't know, I just find it, I don't know. It's the small things. Like, it didn't have to be a fist. I'm not an Imperial fist. I think that's what we're called, Imperial fist. Yeah, Imperial fist. Alright. Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. There we go. I kind of wish this was the rest of the game. he backwards? No. Okay. Okay, need to take care of that guy with the explosive weapons, because for some reason they hurt. And again, I'm planning to use this difficulty. They should not be this close to killing me. Like, say what you want, I need to be more careful, and you're probably right, but like, again, like, I shouldn't be that cautious when playing on the lowest difficulty. And it's gonna get worse later on. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Quit it! Alright, another funny thing about the orcs that these guys are mushrooms, basically. They're living, violent fungi. Like, even when you manage to kill a lot of them today, they leave out like, even if you manage to get rid of all of them today, their spores that still linger around will end up producing more orcs later on. And the first thing we'll do, it'll just, you know, just ruin your day. Ow! Oh my god, that thing hurts. Okay, what am I doing? Frick you. But yeah, really aggressive race of mushroom people, basically. I don't know who came up with that idea, but I never thought of like turning orcs, a classic fantasy creature, into a literal mushroom. Also, in my opinion, like Warhammer orcs are probably the most orc I ever seen in any like franchise, series, IPs. Like, I want to say they're pretty much on par with like Tolkien orcs, which are like, you know, where the concept originated from. Because if I recall, Tolkien was like, the idea of orcs came to Tolkien because he fought in World War I want to say. Like how war makes orcs out of his all, something like that. There might have been some other things too, but that's the one that really stood out to me, and it makes me think, you know what? The orcs in the Warhammer franchise are probably like just as orc as they are. I hope you're not getting sick and tired of me saying that name a lot. Like, I'm sorry. I just find this stuff really interesting, you know. But yeah, no jetpack anymore, so now we're going back with the normal gameplay. Objective complete. Enter the gun fortress. Enter the gungeon. Don't you? There we go.
This fortress is swarming with orcs. Clearing this place will take days.
Those guardsmen cannot survive that long.
Is it even that
We find a
possible?
way to destroy the gun.
Reloading.
Yeah, these are the ammunition to that big cannon we saw earlier. Like, those things are like big enough to be like a car or something. Those are just massive bullets. They're also very decorated too, interestingly enough. Like, they look like they have windows. Yeah, they look like they have windows. They even have like little skulls on them. Like, Warhammers can be very extra at times. Alright, the Vengeance Launcher. I think this is a grenade launcher that I don't remember that easy to use. Okay, fire with that and then detonate with the RB. I don't think it's a very reliable weapon to use. I don't think it's that effective, but we'll see. Yeah, we have our mid-range, long-range, and I guess heavy ordnance. And my one, one gun I don't want to waste. The one gun I waste on, like, not waste, but like use on like weaker enemies. Actually, I'll probably just leave this out for a second. I keep forgetting that I think I remember I also keep forgetting to detonate the thing because I hit an orc with it and I'm like, why is he exploding? He should be exploding, and then I was like, oh right, I forgot. I need to detonate it. Weapons like these are weird for me, I guess. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. That guy was like blown in almost half. Ooh, that guy lost his whole like face along with his innards.
Lockdown in effect.
Look here, Captain. Melter charges.
Put those in the right place, and this whole fortress will come down.
We could put the charge on one of the gun shells.
Leandros, you do the chapter proud.
For now. Yeah, Leandros, that's his name.
Remember that we honor the
Oh.
sword by exceeding.
I think this is a weapon that's ideal for like making like a trap of some kind. Okay, first that's ow, 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 ow. Shoot, 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 shoot. Alright, enough of you shooting at me like that. Okay, I know for a sec it looked like that orc was like breakdancing in the floor. Yeah, after that, after moments like these, then it's just like more walking. And again, these guys aren't particular. I mean, okay, I can sprint and that helps save time. I was about to complain about distance, but then I realized, oh, shoot, shoot. No, mine. Mine. I didn't even need to do that, but doing that is so much fun. Let's see. That was stupid. I knew the reload button, but it's like, oh, I probably don't even need to reload. Like, I kind of forgot it only carries, like, I guess 14 explosives, or however it's carrying right now. I am yet to use this thing. I remember using this thing a lot. I just have not had a chance to use it. It will be different this time. Oh. There we go. I've done my sniping quota for today. Nah. Let me see. Okay, there we go.
They're not about to run short of ammunition.
Oh, servo skull. Yeah, these are what the little guys look like. Weirdly kind of cute. Like, they're little skull-shaped drones. Well, actually, no, they're like drones with like little skull heads. Oh, shoot. I think I remember having some bad memories with the exploding squigs. Because they don't just explode and hurt you, they explode and straight up kill you. And even if you do somehow survive, you're like in the middle of a firefight, you might as well be dead. Like, you know, they take you to like pixel health and all it takes is like a stray shot just to end you. There we go. Oh, is he? There we go. I know there's an exploding squig somewhere. No, okay. I think I find a kill all of them. Where are you? Oh! Nope. No, I'll kill you. And you. I don't even have a personal friend. That was very cheap. That was very cheeky of you, game. All right. Now we just need to keep going a little further. All right, I forgot I can do that. I did not mean to do that, but that's something worth remembering. The whole little charge thing I can do. Okay, see, pay attention to that. Did you see that? I was in the middle of my execution, but I still took damage from that. I hate that in this game. That's like my least... Not even my least favorite. I just hate it. I don't understand the idea of, oh, we'll give an ability to heal themselves. But they have to do it when nothing else is hurting them, which is so stupid. Like, maybe I've just gotten too comfortable playing like how they did it with Doom and Doom Eternal. But I really hate it here. It really makes for some really annoying moments. Like, you're just trying to heal, but the moment you heal, you end up losing health anyway. Like, oh my god. It also kind of leads to, in my opinion, some really unfair deaths.
There. I will place
Like, you can't heal yourself until you make sure nothing else is hurting you, which is going to be, like, a lot of the time. Oh, shoot.
Now to move the shell into place.
Yeah, that would be nice. Just maybe having a healer on me. But sadly, we're not playing Final Fantasy 14. Which is funny enough, the primals are pretty similar to like how demons work in this setting. Well, not demons, the gods, the chaos gods.
Make sure it reaches its destination.
Now back to the lift.
Or I guess maybe gods in general in Warhammer 40k. There are surprisingly a lot of a number of gods. Some of them chaos, some of them not. I'm just trying to remember what I'm supposed to do now. Because I remember I always get lost. Like, I do that, but then what? Do I just go back? Go up to the loading chamber and make sure the gun fires the sabotage shell. I did that. Now what? Okay, there we go. Yeah, it takes like a good minute to do that. Like, I probably would appreciate if it does that immediately, but no, it's like... You have to wait for the icon to appear. Otherwise, I have no idea where to go because these levels are massive. I guess they're also kind of linear, but also kind of massive, so it's like very easy to miss something. They're gonna be popping out somewhere, I just know it. Oh shoot! Monster Hunter, yeah, 2. Oh. Oh, no shit! Ow! Jesus Christ, man! Ow, okay. I'm doing this. Yeah, they can sometimes do that too. Kind of wish it was like a way to avoid it, like a QTE or something. Cause ow, ow, yeah, Monster Hunter is probably like another good example too of like having healers. But regardless of the game, I have to rely on like myself, which is, you know, fine if I can be invincible for game. I hope they don't carry that in the sequel. I really hope they learn. I really hope that they change that. let's see here. Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna need to pick those up. I haven't yet to use the grenades in a bit. Ammo. Let's see here. I could probably use more of this. Do I need ammunition for my infinite ammo pistol? Nah, I'm good. They really want to make sure I remain stocked up. Like, I can't say I ever struggle. Oh. I didn't need to do that, but again, it's satisfying. Ow, ow, ow. Let me see if I can use the sniper for this. Headshot. Headshot. Ow, ow, okay, ow. Oh! Yeah, there's like 3 different weapons. I'm not gonna... The knife one is good. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but you know, it's fast to use. The chainsaw is not as fast, but it does a little more damage than the knife. And I want to say it has a little more reach because, you know, it's a bit of a bigger weapon. Again, just because I have not used the sniper a whole lot. I've been using this one surprisingly more. Matter of fact, there we go. Getting a little higher, I think. Yeah, we're supposed to go. We're supposed to go up. Okay, yeah, makes. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, you can tell how the orcs are already making themselves home in here with all their decorations. They're a little bit of refurbishing the place. Oh, okay. I thought I needed to blow up something. I don't think I need... Oh, wait. Actually, I do need more grenades. I did use up one, but hey. You can never have too much grenades. Maybe I guess I do, because I basically have a grenade launcher and just regular grenades. I don't know. Maybe the reason why I don't like use Avengers launcher too much, because I feel like the explosion doesn't have a lot of kick to it. It doesn't feel impactful like how you think a grenade launcher should be. It just feels kind of underpowered. Like, I don't think it's an underpowered weapon, but it feels underpowered. Yeah, I know for a fact these guys did not enter the elevator. That's some witchcraft right there. Or whatever counts as witchcraft in this setting. I don't think I never heard like anyone use in these settings witchcraft. I mean, like ironically, there might be something that's considered close to witch hunts, but oh, what the frick? Purity seal, which is a little piece of paper with some thing, like something made of like wax. Marksman mode unlocked. Okay, let's see. Fear now allows you to enter marksman mode. Time slows down, allowing you to... Okay, yeah. That's pretty neat, I guess. I'll have to wait and see, because I can't just build it up immediately after using it. Ah, there we go.
Then we put it back. Leandros, get the shell into that loader. I will cover you.
Oh, okay. I guess I don't need to do that. Leandros, I already pushed the bullet. Now it's your giant bullet. Now it's your turn. I have to be careful, because I think I have to make sure I cover him, otherwise game over. I actually did botch it up once, and that was like, not my first run, I want to say my second run with this game. Or maybe it was like my third run, I don't know. But I remember playing this game often, but I don't know like how often or when was the last time I played.
Incoming.
I had to. Oh, frick! I hate squigs. If those things get to Leandro, this is the game ends right there. There we go.
Enemy sighted.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, ow! Okay, that was bad. Okay, yeah, this is bad. Come on, just die already. I don't want to deal with you. Can I just please heal up, game? Can you stop having your own fire at me? Jesus Christ. No, please. Okay, who is the one that's still firing at me? Darn it. There we go. Okay, is he dead now? No. There we go. Ugh.
Hold the line.
Okay, finally. Freaking had some help. Freaking have my shields up now. I don't want to fight this guy up close right now. I hope you understand that. Oh, frick. Okay, yeah, I'm dead. Ow, 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 ow. Ah, freaking. Stop it. See what I freaking mean? I can't, like, get a moment of peace in this game. Okay, final freaking Lee. Come on, please, please die, die, die. I don't want to deal with this right now. I don't want to deal with you. Okay. Now then, I'm just gonna snipe those guys that's been being a huge pain in my armored A. Okay. I'm making myself some breathing room now. Except for these guys. Freaking hit scanners. I mentioned like it's fun to fight the orcs when they don't put you in scenarios like that. But yeah, can you see what I mean? If I was playing on normal, that would have been my death knell right there. So yeah, it doesn't matter what difficulty I'm playing on, this game is gonna be rough on me.
The guardsmen will get their supplies now.
Yeah, this game has like I mentioned before, these games have some really nice backdrops. Like they really like get the scale, makes the world feel, it makes it like, despite being someone that's already big, it makes the world, they make the world feel even bigger. The universe much bigger, or I guess galaxy.
Captain Titus, you are a man of your word, my lord. Thank you.
What is your situation, Lieutenant?
We're gathering our wounded and are heading to the Andres habitation block to establish an outpost. With the cannon down, our support craft will land there.
Very well. My battle brothers
I feel like we're walking in synchronicity.
Titans before the orcs can loot them.
Good luck.
I feel like I might be familiar with that name Graya. Like I'm pretty sure I heard it in other places besides this game. Alright, let's see here. Nope. No legging from you. For you. Nope. Hey. You guys made the wrong call invading this planet. Or any planet that's owned by the Imperium. Like, you guys could have picked fights with the Eldar, the Tau, maybe even the Necrons, but no, you decided to come after us. I think they actually do really like fighting humans, though. I think that might be the reason. Like, they don't even care if they wins or lose. They just have a good time with what they do. Oh, I think there might be more ammunition for me to pick up. See here. Oh yeah, more grenades. I guess I'm also just keeping an eye out for like any little secrets. Nope, nothing. Not even secrets, but like, you know, anywhere that might be keeping a little servo drone journal thing. Which you can't, which is kind of weird. You can't like look at them to in the main menu. You can only do it in game. It's just that whole thing is kind of, designed oddly. I don't want to say it's bad. I mean, at least it's functional, but like the way how it's done is weird.
Now that bridge is a testament to the might of the Imperium.
The Adeptus Mechanicus are masterful architects.
Their work outlived all of them.
Yeah, it's like a giant like version of the Golden Gate Bridge. I want to say it's really nice. All right, let's see. I might need ammunition for that. Yeah, no, I think it applies to all of them. I don't think I need to worry about what kind of. Okay, I think I remember really hating this part. Oh wait, no, this is a different section. Never mind.
Did the lieutenant not say these tracks went to the complex as in the Titans?
That thing is a battering ram.
Freaking hate squigs. Like, they're not like the worst thing, but actually no, I take it back. They are the worst things to deal with because they do so much freaking damage. This is a really cool sniper, actually. Probably one of the best ones I played. Well, in a game like that. Well, yeah, I want to say this is like one of the best snipers I ever used in a game. I think it also helps I'm just dealing with like really large targets. Like these guys really work out. And it doesn't take as long to reload like in some other games. Hey, there we go. It takes like 1 or 2 shots depending. Like if you manage to hit him in the head, that's a 1 shot, but if you miss, that's... Well, if you manage to hit them but not the head, don't worry, just give it another shot and they're dead. This is a really nice sniper. Okay, now which way should I go? Oh, I see something. I think I see a servo skull. Yep.
Has a deep wound to the arm. Signs of blood poisoning.
That's from an orc chopper. We can't stop him from going septic. Make him comfortable and move on.
You've seen these kinds of wounds before?
Unfortunately, yes, in my first orc invasion, which I hoped would be my last. Here I am again. Right, who's next?
Yeah. Can't have nice things in this. You can't have nice things in Warhammer. Like, I just barely survived an invasion. Let's hope I don't have to deal with another. Gets another invasion. It's arguably worse than the last. Okay. Gotta make sure all my weapons are properly loaded up. I am no mere human. What you face is the warrior, the God Emperor of Man. I am his angel of death. I say that as I nearly almost visited death himself not too long ago. Oh, frick. Just need to switch to something that's a little more, there we go. Ammo efficient. As long as I keep hearing that crunkling noise, like, I'm gonna keep my eye out for those things. Jesus frick, see what I mean? Ugh. Come on. There we go. Okay, I don't hear any more crackling noise, so I think I'm good. Oh, and they're good too. Well, not those guys, but my guys. What the? Ah, that's weird. I can get a little. I kind of get a little halted from the terrain because how low that thing is. There's a funny little thing I just noticed. Yeah, see? I'm moonwalking. Alright. I remember seeing like a meme that every time a space marine jumps, they cause like some kind of earthquake. Space marines are very chunky. I remember I was like hesitant buying this game only because like I wish I was playing as a space marine with a helmet. I don't know why. When I was young, I was like obsessed with characters that doesn't like show their face. Like that's no longer an issue now. I still kind of wish he at least had a helmet for like a little bit, but whatever. If it really bothers me that much, I could just mod this game and there I go. Hell, if I don't even want to play as an Ultramarine, I can mod the game to make myself look something else, like a Black Templar or a Blood Raven or something. I remember seeing mods like those. Oh shoot, I think that big one's after me. Yep. Ow. Now, give me your E! Oh, right, QTE. There we go. Takes a little bit more effort to execute those guys, which I think is pretty cool, but it's also still annoying because again, you need health. The last thing you need is like, you know, a delay trying to get some health. Like, just give me some health already. I already have like 10 dozen guys shooting me. Like they really make you work for getting that health. Okay, one little detail I always like in these games is that like you can see blood on your character. Like he is like almost drenched in that stuff, and then the blood just fades away. Earth biology is something, let me tell you.
Sedona's time to impact.
Less than 4 minutes.
Need to deliver that rush. Falsify and penetrate its armor.
Strains are quick defense. They'll be able to
Forward then.
Yep. Oh, I know where. There you are. There we go. Oh, you know, I probably should also mention like the orcs. Like aside from like what I mentioned before about how their weapons and vehicles are partially run on like the literal power of belief. Apparently that also applies to colors too. Like if they paint something in I'm trying to remember, like I forgot how it goes. It was something like yellow makes you fast, red makes you tougher, purple makes you invisible, which is kind of a meme in itself. Like have you ever seen the purple orc? Well, there you go. I'm probably butchering that. I don't remember how the exact order goes, but yeah. Or like if it's like painted like freaking, I don't know, blue explodes more. Again, I'm really mixing up the colors. I might have to like look it up, but you get the idea. If it's given like a color, it means it does more. Oh, frick, I remember this part. This part kind of sucks. Nope, no, come on. Get on the plasma cannon. Oh my god, just... What the frick? I don't think that was supposed to happen. Whatever. I might have glitched that. Plasma weapons are supposed to be very dangerous. Like, it's powerful, but if you overwork the plasma weapon, you're gonna end up blowing yourself up. Hold on, I need to take cover for a sec. Because unfortunately, unlike Vanquish, this is not the kind of game where you can just out. You can just, you know, speed your way out of situations. Yeah, this is not how it's supposed to go. I'm supposed to ow. Oh, frick. Frick. There we go. Hold on. I'm going to go back to the turret because that was not supposed to happen. Oh. Yeah, okay. This is a glitch. I want to make things clear. This is a bit of a glitch. Like, I'm half tempted, but... screw it. You know what? No, we're going to try this again. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have to be that far. I'm sorry. It is kind of a little distracting because it's not how you do it. I feel like I'm cheating. Like, this section sucks, but that's not how I'm supposed to do it. Again, I'm sorry. But yeah, there you go. If you know how to recreate that glitch, there you go. Okay, just freaking get on the freaking turret. There we go. Yeah, it kind of drags on a bit because that thing just gets into sight, then it gets out of sight. There we go. You just, you know, fire at it, then it moves out of the way, then you move out of the way, because you know that thing's gonna try to gun you down, and then, you know, lather, rinse, repeat. Ow. There we go. Ugh. Do you know that there was gonna be, like, I think sometime after this game, they were gonna make like a Warhammer MMO in this kind of gameplay style? But that didn't turn out so well. Oh, shit. Ah, frick. There we go. Yeah, again, sorry. Just like, I never want to restart for anything, but because like I don't think that's how it's intended. I mean, it said I could detach the turret, but I don't know if that's a good idea at the moment. Ow, come on. Oh, wait, frick. I just realized I don't have my shield up. Oh, I didn't know it makes a little sound effect. Okay. Come on. Oh, for crying out loud. Shit. Come on, die. I don't want to deal with you right now. Hey, ow. Oh, shoot. This is not going to go well for me. Please don't die. Ugh. Come on. I don't want to keep dragging this moment. Ow, 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 ow. Darn it! Now just stay out of fire. Yeah, it's already kind of shredding my health whenever that happens. Come on, you finicky turret. Come on, there we... Oh my god. There we go. I don't know why it's being so finicky. I'm just trying to get on the thing and fire. Oh, no. That's... Okay. I'm dead. Thanks, game. Oh my god.
No fear.
Okay, parts of it was just because, like, the freaking turret won't let me get on it. Like, I'm close to it. Why did it have to be why did it have to be so picky where I'm standing? And I also accidentally dismounted the thing, too. Which doesn't help because, you know, when you're carrying a heavy weapon, it slows you down even more. And I'm already a pretty slow guy unless I'm sprinting. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. And hopefully I don't die and I don't need a reset. Okay, now get off the freaking turret. I feel like I had to, like, mash the thing to get him off, even though I probably don't need to. Probably don't need to. Now, please get on a freaking turret. Okay, now get off. Run out of its line of sight. Deal with some orcs that's gonna spawn. Alright, okay. Now to get back out, now to get back to the turret, shoot it down some more. There we go. Yeah, I guess the weird thing is it doesn't, like, it's not as, the response is not as snappy. Like right now I'm pressing B, but he's not, oh my god, I have like mash B to get him off. I also have to be careful mashing, otherwise he's gonna get on, and I'm just gonna end up dead because, like, I keep animation locking myself. Okay. Fine. I'm sorry if I sound like I'm complaining a whole lot. This is not a really fun fight. It's not really a fight. Is this even... I mean, is this supposed to be a boss fight? I really don't know. It doesn't feel like a boss fight. I mean, I guess it is technically a boss fight. It's just a really annoying one to do. Or just a really annoying one to do. No. Ah, for crying out loud. Ow, 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 ow. Ugh, ugh. Okay, maybe... Okay. Is that thing just gonna just keep firing at me? I really don't know what to do at the moment. Oh my god, finally. Frick this section. That's kind of, in my opinion, that's one of the low points of this game. There's a few more, but the rest of it is still pretty solid. Oh. That really sucked. The Inquisitor.
Factorum still holds.
Some Imperial Guard units made it here after all.
They cannot hold.
I guess worst thing is I don't know if I'm just making it look overcomplicated, like I'm just missing something or what, but whether regardless how I do it, it's just not really a fun one because you have to fire and hide, fire and hide, fire and hide. Oh look, a server skull, that's not a collectible.
Trying to deliver a message. Must be damaged.
Gotta be if I'll keep looking at his corpses.
Interesting.
What is the Inquisition doing here?
I should probably mention that the Imperium does not like using AIs. So how they work, I think they operate by using like human brains, like modified human brains, something like that.
Now I'm trapped. If I die, you must keep the device out of enemy hands, or he'll be unstoppable. I needed more time. I was nearly ready.
An experimental weapon.
We need to find the Inquisitor before the Orcs do. Keep moving. Remain alert.
Yeah, the Inquisitors are probably one of the more scarier things to deal with when you're a part of the Imperium. If you already understand the concept of an Inquisitor. But these guys also hold a lot of like authority. Like it doesn't even matter who you are or what you are. You could be a lord, you could be a space marine, you could be whatever. If there's anything remotely sketchy about you, they'll try to torture you out of for information. Maybe even try to like nuke like pretty much like destroy a whole planet, thinking like, oh, if you're like, if you've been corrupted by like whatever dark forces there is, the rest of the planet probably is, so we're gonna have to like waste the entire populace. It's been kind of a meme that the Inquisitors really like blowing up planets. They don't do that. As a matter of fact, it's treated like a last resort, but it doesn't change the fact that these guys are that powerful. Like they could just destroy a planet on a whim and go like, oh, there was like heretics on that planet. They ironically do more harm to the people they're trying to protect than the things they're trying to like, go against. I probably didn't even need to use the Vengeance launcher for that, but I just thought it would be fun. Okay. I'm still a little bit stressed how it happened before, but now it's back to smooth sailing. Well, if you can consider it smooth. Ow. Come on, come on. Just... I know you can go down. Okay, finally. I don't even know if I need to melee them or just shoot them down. It's not exactly concise what I'm supposed to do with them. But hey, it seems to mostly work. I know I'm supposed to get like other weapons later on. Besides these, ow, 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 3 weapons. Honestly, it's just cathartic right now, just killing these guys and not having to deal with a freaking drop ship constantly just gunning me down. Oh shoot. I probably didn't need to do that, but I was kind of getting sick and tired dealing with them. Like I was at that, like I'm at that point. I'm just done with those big guys. Like, give me a sec. I know the plot wants me to go there, but I'm just wondering if there's like anything anywhere else I need to go. Nope. Okay. Waste of time, but hey, I had to check. Oh, I thought that was a servo skull. No, it's just the environment. Ammo. Yeah, sometimes like I don't know, it's because of like distance or what, but sometimes not as the picking up stuff or trying to interact with things is not as snappy. Like I don't know if I need a button mash or hold the button or just need to press it. It doesn't respond too well when I'm just pressing the button. Like I have to like play around with it to see to get something to happen. Well, I dropped the thing.
This is Captain Titus of the Ultramarines. Identify yourself.
The Ultramarines. Which I discovered that... Oh, yeah.
I need access to the Manufactorum, Corporal.
There is a service lift in the hangar directly below where you drop the cargo, my lord. We can meet you there.
Stand ready. We will be there shortly. Titus out.
Funny enough, despite being called Ultramarines, I mean, it's a pretty cool name, I guess. But what's funny is it's a name for a color, and they're not that color. I mean, it's blue, but it's not ultramarine blue, which is kind of funny. Like, that's false marketing right there. You call yourself ultramarine, but you're not ultramarine blue? Disgraceful. Disgusting. You've been living a lie. I mean, technically, when you think about Imperium, man's been living a huge lie. I mentioned before they worship Biggie as a god, which is ironic because he wants to abolish our religion. How that happened was caused by one of his sons called Lorgar, who was kind of like a fanatic, and when he really wanted to be like a god worshiper, but his dad was like, no, you're supposed to be an atheist. But Dad, I don't want to be an atheist. Well, too bad. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Oh, I think I'm good. Yeah, it's just funny stuff. The Imperium, man, it's like the textbook example of irony. Oh shit. Just that guy is just chilling like that. Maybe he's a friendly orc. A friendly orc is still a dead orc. There is no peace, there is no love, there is no joy, there is only war. Which I kind of discovered for the longest time. There's a famous orc battle cry that goes like, "Wah!" which is spelled with like, you know, all capitals, WAAAAAAAAGH. Which after a while, I think it's supposed to sound like they're shouting war. Because again, the orcs just loves their war. Can't get enough of it. To them, war is a really good time. But every time they shout "wah," I keep hearing war. And since then, I can never unhear it. Which is not bad. It's just like, I feel like that might have been the intention they were trying to go for. Ow. Space Marines! Like, I could just picture in my head what their subtitles are probably spelled like, because they have a funny way of talking now. I'm not even talking about their accent. I I don't know. You guys are pretty. I don't know. You guys are pretty squishy so far. Just seeing if we can. Just seeing if he's gonna get back up. Oh. I think I mentioned before that in terms of melee weapon, there's like 3. We'll get to the 3rd one eventually. Or actually, no, 4. I forgot. There's 4. But I end up going for the chainsaw because it's like, in my opinion, the most fun to use. But the other ones are pretty good too. Boils down to like personal preference. Alright, see here. Oh, there we go. Again, I think I mentioned before too, like, I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be other weapons. I'm just wondering, when are we gonna get to them? And so far, I've just been stuck with these 4 weapons. I mean, I don't think I can ever replace the pit. Oh, wait, no, I think I can. But that won't be until later on. I think that counts as an upgrade. Because, yeah, throughout your adventure, you end up getting upgrades, which makes me wonder if this game was going to be an RPG at some point. Oh, that reminds me. I mentioned before there was going to be, like, a Warhammer 40k MMO. They had, like, kind of like 2 attempts. One they ended up canceling for whatever reason. I don't remember. Another one was just kind of, like, I want to say it was, like, crowdfunded or something. Like, they released, like, a beta... And they have like a lot of fan support, but then after that, but you know, the beta was really bad and buggy, and despite like so much fan support, they haven't really done anything with it. And now the one game we end up having that was supposed to be MMO just ended up becoming like a janky PvP focused game where you could be a Orc, Space Marine, or Eldar. I think I should probably mention like this game, despite having orcs, which is you know a fancy creature in a sci-fi setting, the Eldar are essentially space elves. Like, they're tall, they're slender, they have pointy ears, they're elves. And they also have dwarves, too, which they used to call them squats. But then at some point, they end up, like, retcon... Well, maybe not retcon, but they end up, like... They end up going, like, oh, like, not orcs. The dwarves' homeworld was invaded by Tyranids, and they were all wiped out. And that was pretty much it for them for a long time, until they ended up, like, reintroducing them back in the setting with, like, a new name and, like, new lore called the Leagues of Votan, where you have like dwarves that I don't want to say worship, but they're usually accompanied with a giant ancient AI, like essentially like a giant ancient AI, and I do mean AI. Oh, okay, great. Okay, power axe. I mentioned this. Power axe. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I want to say this. I want to say it's slow, but in terms of damage output, is really good. And use this. I want to say the axe is a really overpowered melee weapon. And I can kind of see that. It has like a lot of wide sweeps. Like I'm just chopping these guys up. I'm turning them into salads. I think you guys get the idea now. Oh, actually, maybe I should stick with it just a little bit longer. Like, it doesn't even, like, recover my shield. That is so irritating. Okay, I need you to stop shooting at me. I am so sick and tired of you right now. Oh, wait, wrong weapon. I think there's like another one. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, it's just every swing every swipe just feels so good. These are the kind of games I live for. I need to go down an elevator? No. Okay, maybe I think I do, but like right now I just have to like hold on. There we go. I made a really good call doing that. Alright, finally. Let's get the heck out of here. Alright, actually, first things first, let me just swap back to my chainsword. I don't know, it's just the chainsword is a cooler looking weapon for me.
Corporal Antioch?
Yes, my lord.
We have word that an Inquisitor is in the Manufactorum.
Yes, Lord Drogon. We have not seen him for several days. Has the Liberation fleet arrived, my lord?
The fleet is still en route, Corporal. The Ultramarines are here as a vanguard, to cripple the enemy and secure the most valuable assets.
I see.
But the facility and its titans remain secure.
All I can say for certain is that no orc has breached this gate, my lord.
Contact Lieutenant Mira. Her unit is establishing a bastion in Hab Center Andres, and your support craft now have a viable approach from orbit.
You know, that reminds... Oh, actually.
They did not survive.
I just want to make sure they stop talking. Something I just remember, because I remember there was like this bit of a... Oh.
My thanks, Corporal.
There was this bit of a drama. There was this bit of drama that was going on for a while about like the concept of female Space Marines, because all the Space Marine characters are males. There's no female Space Marine characters. There's lore reasons why, but even then, that's like some people still argue that like, you know, like they don't, like they can just make up new lore or whatever, which, you know, fair. But my only argument against that is that we technically already have female Space Marines. It's the Sisters of Battle, aka the Battle Nuns, or the Nuns with Guns. They're pretty much like Space Marines too, like except they're female. They pretty much wear like bulky armor. They use a lot of their same weapons. They're powerful. So I don't really know why we even had to make this argument to begin with, but hey, that's fandoms for you, I guess. I haven't heard about that in a while, and I just thought it would be funny to bring that up. It was like, that was like a thing for quite a while. Like maybe it's still a thing now, but not as prevalent.
At last, a place the orcs have not stained.
For now, I doubt even dropping that cannon on them will convince orcs to back away.
Indeed.
I think I mentioned before how this goes. I think it's meant to represent the Emperor's face. Some of them even has like the little robotic eye, which I believe the Emperor's corpse have. He didn't always have like a robotic eye, but at some point they ended up giving him like a robotic eye because I guess it looks cool. Yeah, I'm just admiring the scenery because, you know, they really like using like churches and cathedrals within their aesthetics for the Imperium of Man. I mean, each race and faction usually has their own aesthetic appeal. This is like the more vanilla stuff from the Imperium, I want to say, but it's still like, even at its most basic, it's really interesting. Oh yeah, they have like turrets on them because, you know, security, and you know, we're in the middle of an alien invasion basically. Manufactorum Ajacis.
Titan Invader seems unused, you mean? Is this invasion not enough to bring out the War Titans?
It takes hundreds to get a War Titan operational, Sergeant. Without them, it sits idle.
Yeah, a Titan is like it's basically like a building with like guns attached to it. Like if I get any closer, you'll notice like how like these things are just massive. Like these guys, like they're not just giant robots. These are giant robots. And those guns are like also are should also be like ridiculously huge. Like, oh my goodness. And like you said, like it's also important to point out they require like hundreds of people to, you know, to operate those things. It isn't just like a small crew. No, it takes an entire army just to run that thing, basically.
I can scan for the Inquisitor's life signs.
Access authorized.
There. A lone human.
Identity confirmed.
Yeah, exactly. It makes freaking mobile suits look like action figures next to that thing.
This wing of the Manufactorum.
I read alien signals throughout the facility, and a large number converging on the Inquisitor.
Like, I'm pretty sure there might be some huge mobile suits too, but like in terms of like the most iconic ones, like the RX-07-8. I forgot what the OG Gundam was considered, but you get the idea. It makes that thing look like a toy next to it.
Section 449 is understaffed by 100%. Please rectify.
Right now, things are pretty peaceful for now. Calm before the storm. Or a calm within the storm. Just haven't experienced more storm yet. Let's see here. Oh. Yeah, I think I need more grenades. Okay, there we go. Because I'm just gonna keep sprinting, frick walking right now. This one's kind of funky because considering like the thing spins, but I don't spin with it. I mean, I kind of do, but like, yeah, I want to say I'm still in place while this thing just spins. It's just kind of, it's kind of weird. It's kind of trippy. Like, I don't know if they did that on purpose or it's just like design oversight. I mean, it's really minor. It's small. It's not a big deal, but I just thought it was funny. Elevators can be so weird in games sometimes. I do not know why. Like, not even like in this game specifically, but even like there's some like videos of like demons, like not Demon Souls, but like some Souls games where there's some like funniness going on with elevators.
Here, Captain.
Ultramarines, this is Captain Titus. Are you receiving?
Captain, this is Sergeant Midas. Squad Solidus is on the ground and for our objective.
This is Midas. Hello, Midas. I am Titus. Hello, Titus. I am Midas.
The Titan Invictus. I need Solidus.
I find funny their name rhymes.
Divert to a priority alarm.
On our way, Captain. Midas out.
I get so easily amused. Oh, okay. Is that it? Oh, yeah. Gets confusing when everything's like glowing green because green means progress. Okay, so I need to approach a console? No, it's completely irrelevant. Need to go to the other thing that has a green glowing light. I know there should be orcs coming out any second now. Every step they make kind of shakes the screen a bit, which is cool. But I've also wondered if it's like disorienting for some people. Again, I don't have a problem with it, but you know, if some do kind of get like, if they do get a little dizzy using the sprint, I feel sorry for those people, because it kind of sucks. Like, how half the game can make you kind of nauseous, or give you like some kind of discomfort. And more orcs for me to fire at their heads. Okay. Okay, I did mention before I was expecting more orcs, but that was barely a skirmish. Now wait for the elevator to go down. There we go. don't know why. I get so paranoid if games are gonna like get some kind of soft like okay, I press the button, now to wait for the elevator to go down. Doesn't go down. I'm just like stuck here and I have to reset and hopefully it doesn't do that again. I want to say I did experience some like soft crashes in this game, but thankfully that hasn't happened yet.
Repeat authorization.
Ordos Xenos. I think that means he's the Inquisitor that deals with like alien stuff. There's a few different types of Inquisitors. Like there's one that deals with like demons, those that deals with aliens, and those that deal with some other stuff. I don't know. There's like a lot of like Ordos groups.
Inquisitor Drogon?
I am Drogon. And you are...
Look at those huge scars on his chest.
We received your distress call, but you seem to have weathered the enemy's attack.
I am soldier and scientist, both, Captain.
What is the status of the experimental device?
The power source is running the entire manufactorum from the generator room.
This device is a fuel source, not a weapon?
It is a complex device and an unstable one. If the orcs find it, they'll try and take it apart. It could detonate with enough force to destroy the entire planet.
Then we must move it to safety.
And for that, Captain, I need your aid. This way.
You are wounded, Inquisitor Drogon.
I'm a psyker. My psychic abilities are controlling the bleeding.
Very well.
Okay. Yeah, psychers are basically the settings wizards. Just, you know, instead of magic, it's psychic, I guess. Like anything a wizard can do, a psyker could probably do as well. There's some caveats to being a psyker, but there's also some downsides, like something about making you more of a target for demons.
Xenos life force detected.
Like, there's sometimes, there's like, oh, there he is.
You try to steal my titans? Steal my loot? I'll rip your guts right out your throat!
I do not remember his name, but he's a cool villain. Oh. Okay. I like that despite being this huge guy with a big arm gun and like claws, he decided to just run away like a little beach. Okay, hold on. Maybe he just probably didn't think like we were not really all that worth it. Or maybe he thought, hey, maybe I should let my boys handle them to get some fun, and then it will be my turn. Again, I do a terrible orc accent. Or at least I could probably do a decent one if I can give it enough time, but doing it on the fly, I can't. Unfortunately, I'm no voice actor. Oh, right. I forgot you were with us. Oh, yeah, he's armed with a pistol too.
Had he not blundered onto this world?
But he did, Drogon.
I think I remember people keep pointing out this guy is the bad guy, and I'm just like saying, yeah, that's nothing new for almost anyone in Imperium, any like human, anyone in this setting could be a main character and still look like this. That's nothing new. like there's no like I want to say the Imperium man are the bad guys, but there are like varying shades of evil. So it's like looking like that is nothing. Okay, there's a plasma pistol. Yeah, I think I mentioned before plasma weapons are pretty good, but they're also like dangerous to use, much like most things.
Let's get to that lift.
I'm just trying to figure out what lift. It's a little hard to see right now. It's like the lighting just gets darker and darker. Like I know it's a grimdark setting, but come on. This will be a really good time for that flashing fist looking thing to tell me where to go. Right, there we go. Okay, it's not fists, it's gears now for some reason. Okay, there we go. These are the weird boys because they're the ones that use, they're psycho orcs. Oh shoot. Ow. Can you move, dude? There we go. Hey, mine. Frick your shield. I want to say that's probably the most satisfying execution because yeah, these shield guys can be kind of annoying. Unfortunately, it's the only execution I could do with this one. I want to say there's a little more variety with when I kill like a basic orc, but these guys, I pretty much had to kill them with the shield. But yeah, this will be my pistol from now on. I want to say maybe the bolter pistol might be a little bit more reliable, but hey, it's still pretty good. Like, I want to say I make more precise shots. More like a sci-fi fantasy galaxy.
Where does this facility go? Manufactorum?
I mean, it's kind of interesting when you think about, because all this that goes on can be condensed into one world, but instead of having condensed into one world, they condensed it into like a huge galaxy. They more like expand upon into one huge galaxy. A planet can be an equivalent of like this part of a nation, or this like, I don't know, continent or something.
Yes, here we are. Colder than a spaceman's smile in here. Yes, a byproduct of the device's functioning.
And this place is kind of like being inside a big fridge. Fun fact, here's the significance about the cold, but I'm not going to try to reveal too much for spoiler reasons. But if you're like a 40k lore nerd like me, you know why this place is cold.
Captain Titus, proceed into the main chamber. We need only obtain the power source at the core of the generator.
Oh, I thought that was a shotgun.
Decoupling from a control console.
Understood.
I think that, I don't recall if this game has shotguns or not. I don't know if shotguns are like a normal thing for Warhammer. Funny enough.
I have engaged the decoupling sequence, Captain. You must keep the chamber secure until the power source is exposed.
Identity confirmed. Drogon. Order Xenos.
Oh, I think I remember this part.
Primary shield is open, Captain. Head into the central chamber.
Alarm. Xenos detected.
Oh shoot! Right. Okay. That I thought it was gonna be something else. Nope, just more orcs.
Captain, the
Oh, there's that guy.
Space Marine! What are you hiding down here? Whatever it is, I want it!
Ow! Ow!
Hold back the green skins, Captain. The power source will be free of the generator shortly.
Frick you! Spongy motherfucker! Oh shit!
Power core explosion imminent.
You can't run from me, Space Marine!
Now, head over to the servitor station and activate it. It will retrieve the power source and get it into its canister.
Yeah, sure. Just give me a second, frick. I have to deal with these guys now. Freaking out. I kind of wish there were like other other methods to get these guys to get like lower his shields, or like an easier way to just take him out. Oh my god! Fine. Freaking. There we go. Oh come on! Seriously, the freaking shields. Even when it's dead, it's still a pain. Now to just get to the console and make some progress, because I don't want to be stuck fighting these guys all the time.
What you want, Space Marine? Then I'll take it for myself!
Alarm. Here,
That damn orc will kill us all. Grab it, Captain. Force the power source into its canister. Quickly!
I'm grabbing it, grabbing it, grabbing it. There we go. And that's the end of the game. So anyway, yeah, nah, there's still more.
Sidonus, Leandros, respond.
Captain, the Inquisitor insisted you could not have survived.
Well, I did, and I have his precious power source.
We set a rendezvous in Hab Center Andres. These tunnels will spit us out there eventually.
Fine. Continue heading toward the Hab Center.
How do you survive anyway? Main character shields. I don't even know. I don't even know if like a spaceman can actually survive that or not. But yeah, just. Oh frick! Yeah, I don't know if a spaceman could actually survive that or not, but it's interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna need some more extra ammunition, some more grenades. And no, I think I'm so good. Ow. Yep, so I'm pretty much by myself, having to fight these guys all by my lonesome. Not like that matters, because I'm not stuck here with them. They're stuck in here with me. You know, I guess another problem is, as cool as the animations can be, they can sometimes go on for a little too long. Like, maybe I should try not to do that too often, even though it's really satisfying. Yeah, I keep complaining about it, and it still kind of sucks dealing with it.
More humans to kill. More of that.
Let me just, oh man, I missed. You know what? I take it back. Grenade launcher is actually pretty good. I mean, I still think it feels weak. I don't know. I feel like it needs a little more punch in its explosions. Ow. Okay, can you just not? Can I just snag these guys in peace? There we go. Actually, I wonder if I can. All right, hold still and. You know, it kind of reminds me a little bit like, well, I guess functionally speaking, it almost reminds me of the plasma pistol in Halo, but it kind of works like the equivalent of like throwing a plasma grenade, because one is just plasma, it's all blue, and you can stick on enemies and you wait for a second, they explode. Fortunate thing is, I don't think I have to worry about like if I stand too close and I die with them. Yeah, a little tip for those that want to get in that game. Don't plasma grenades elites. Or brutes. Or at least if you do that, make sure you're in a fair enough distance.
It's a fight now.
Oh, these are dark. I don't remember the game being this dark before. I think I might have to like brighten the screen a bit. There's a freaking squigs. I think, oh yeah, I think I remember, like, I think the orcs, like, they use them as food, they use them as pets, they kind of use them as weapons. They also use them for their hair, because apparently there's hair squigs, and they have them, like, they kind of put them on top of their heads, like, ponytails. Yeah, they use squigs for, like, a lot of things. Oh. Again, it's so dark, it's kind of hard to see. I want to say it kind of makes the place a little more stylistic, a lot more atmospheric, but it's also kind of a pain to, like, trying to navigate. Right. Yeah, okay, so another thing I should probably be a little more mindful of. Oh, frick. Ow. Yes, I am a space marine. But can you guys refer me as anything else? I mean, I guess it's not though. I mean, I guess it's accurate. But I guess it would be kind of funny to refer me as something like Blue Boy or something. I think another funny thing that the community usually refer as the Ultramarines, they usually refer to them as Smurfs because, you know, they're blue. And they refer to as the leader of the Ultramarines, which I did say is Gilliman, but after the whole, you know, missing Primarchs thing, they had like their second in command called Chapter Masters. Oh. And he referred as the Chapter Master of the Ultramarines, Papa Smurfs. I didn't mean to grab you. I meant to grab your friend over here. Oh, shoot. Oh, this guy's huge. Ow. Come on. Come on. Hey, no, no, no. Are you serious? Ow! That was a freaking one-shot. I hate it that you can't even do anything to get out of that. I never had that. I mean, I of course I died a couple of times, but I never died of that. Like, oh my god. And hold on, I need some help. I don't even know what happened because I want to say like I've faced those guys before, and I'm in my super mode. And you think, oh, I'll be able to just stagger, kill them. Stun and kill them. That's it. But nah, he just ended up executing me while I'm doing it. It's like I hate how virtually useless that ability is sometimes. Ow. Come on. Freaking just die already, you big beach. Please tell me that. Oh shit. That was close. I have enough of you. Yeah, not so fun when it happened to you. Freaking killing me. Freaking executing me. Supposed to go the other way around. Yeah, squigs are like these little... They come in varying sizes, but the usual appearance they have is that they're usually like round, little, have a big mouth. They kind of look slightly cartoony. I mean, I guess you could say most things in the setting looks slightly cartoony. But the squigs, I feel especially looks kind of that, you know, look kind of cartoony. I might need to switch to this. Oh, right. Oh, frick. I thought there was gonna be more. Or maybe they were and they were just all just... Shit. I hate those things so much in this game. Nothing. Come on. I've been having a really long day, so I don't want to do any more shield guys. Or that big brutes, or whatever they're called. Alright, more of these things. Okay, there we go. Melta-guns. We'll replace it with this. Yeah, okay, okay, I think I mentioned before there's no shotguns. I mean, not that I'm aware of. But the Melta-gun is this game's version of a shotgun. It doesn't carry a lot of ammo, but it does really good crowd control. Another interesting thing about the Melta-gun is, again, it's not entirely accurate to its source material. I think it's supposed to work like a flamethrower of some kind. But hey, again, I'm not complaining. This is pretty fun. That's right, y'all. Just line up. Come on, to the Marine with the Melta-gun. Just like how that guy was just minding his own business. Oh, there we go. Oh. Yeah, that's it for the melter gun. Like I said, it doesn't carry a lot of ammunition. But hey, it makes for a fun sequence, and you at least get the idea what those things are all about in this game again. See if I can swap that weapon with a. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll hold on to it. Maybe I might be able to get some ammunition. Yeah, see, I think there might be some ammunition over there. Or more grenades. Let's see. Oh. Alright, yeah, see? I only have like 4, but hey, still good. Boom. Need some loot. Oh, I need some ammunition. This is not a loot game. I mean, the orcs are here for loot. I'm just here to just get rid of them and try to survive. The longer I live, the more orcs I can kill. And the more orcs I kill, the more I can get to live. There we go. They're probably gonna lead me in some kind of trap. Hey! Okay, I guess I only yeah, I think these are just for bolter. Even so it gets ammo, even though I get ammo from these, I think I only. Oh wait, no, I think I'm good. Okay, never mind. Oh, I think I should probably mention that the orcs have like their own gods. They have 2 gods called Gork and Mork. The difference between them is one is brutal but cunning, and the other is cunning but brutal. Yeah, they're pretty much essentially the same thing, but one definitely favors one tactic over the other. One likes to brute force things. One tries to like think out of a situation. Alright, Purity Seal. Which one is that? Superior Fury unlocked. Alright, Fury mode now drains Fury significantly more slowly. That could probably be helpful, but I don't know. After what happened before, I'm not too. I don't think Fury is as good as they wanted to make it out to be. Or again, maybe I'm just trash at this game and I don't even know it. Oh. Ah. Thanks, guys. I really wanted you to line up to my melter gun shots. Puts me in a really good mood. It's just just melt all you guys. Since I assume that's what a melter gun does. Oh, ow! Okay. Ow, okay. Game, chill. Okay, I might have put myself in a disadvantage here. Who's firing the freaking rockets at me? My god! Again, easy difficulty. And what's... Okay, there we go. Probably should have killed that one. Probably should have just executed that one to get some health back. As much as I like this game, it also stresses the heck out of me. Hey, there's my buddies.
Captain Titus.
Well met, brothers. Any idea of our position?
Ship is nearing an access point to the surface. The air smells a bit
I've had enough of tunnels. Let's get out of here and find the Inquisitor before the...
Yeah, tunnels don't actually make for exciting game design sometimes. Maybe in horror games, I can definitely see that happening, or if they're trying to go for a horror thing. But, you know, you're a giant man wearing bulky armor, using futuristic weapons. I don't think the game should try. I don't think the game should try. They shouldn't even attempt to scare you. Oh. I think I remember hearing one criticism for this game, and it's a pretty fair one, is that, you know, using melee weapons, you don't have a lot of, like, in terms of, like, a move list, like, combos. Like, I'm not asking this game to be, like, Devil May Cry, but, you know, it probably would have been nice if it was, like, if it was just more than just pressing the one button for melee, you know? It would have been nice to have, like, more varying move sets. Okay. Let's see, because I think there's a rocket guy that I really want to unalive right now. If I can find him. Frick you! There we go. Freaking hate those guys with rockets. Again, I don't know what they're called, but they suck. They do like a stupid amount of damage. I have not seen like damaging enemies with rockets since like the Flood and Halo 1 when they were given a rocket. Seriously, that stuff can one hit kill you. Ugh. Music is interesting. The music is interestingly tribalistic. Some Warhammer 40k games got some really good soundtrack, but this one, I want to say it's serviceable. I don't think it's anything too exciting, too memorable, but you know, it does its job. I heard it's on the lines of like a very cinematic score.
Not much tidier than below.
Like what you might hear in like in a Marvel movie or something.
Our rendezvous point is this way.
Like it would be really cool if they have like a soundtrack similar to like Mechanicus. Mechanicus has a really awesome soundtrack.
What do the orcs hope to gain by slaughtering so many?
Sow terror, demoralize the militia.
Cruel, but effective.
This was no strategy.
Plus, it's really fun for them.
For orcs, this was sport.
Yeah, I just said that. Oh, you know, hold on. Was there supposed to be like a servo skull around here? I remember there was like one around here. Maybe I might have missed it. We'll see, I guess.
Medical supplies have been exhausted.
Ah, there it is.
There's no room for them in the South Ward. Put them on the second level.
It's completely full. That's where I've been moving the dying.
That's it then. Bar the doors.
You're closing the infirmary.
We are being overrun. We must focus on the wounded already under our care. This is the only way. Take the servitors to keep the crowds back.
Yeah, things were definitely looking desperate on this planet to the point where they pretty much like they abandoned somebody already injured and dying. Like a new thing I can pick up. I want to say those are more orcs.
Millions more of them.
Yep, orcs.
Our plan is unchanged. the Inquisitor and the power source off-world.
Which I just realized, where is the Inquisitor? I'm pretty sure I must have said something like, oh, he's okay, he's chilling somewhere.
We are Ultramarines. Orcs are not a problem.
If we had a week, perhaps. But by then, the Orcs will have worked out how to dismantle the Titans.
Space Marine recognized. Granting
Okay, let's see, what's this weapon? Oh, las cannon, okay. I think this is like a more OP version of a sniper. Hold on, let me swap out the weapons. I want that. Okay, there we go. Got a plasma weapon. I got a whatever this classifies. There's a big guy with a big gun. I hope he's not a rocket guy. I think he's a rocket guy.
Orc rocket launchers on the high ground.
Jesus Christ, I hate those guys. Oh, Jesus Christ, I just noticed I just took out my shield and hits my health. I'm just trying to focus right now, making sure I don't get wasted by them, because ow. Pretty bad when a freaking super soldier has to hide behind cover like this.
Evacuation center Theta is no
There we go.
safe refuge. Remain calm.
The Xenos haven't left a single structure undamaged.
Or unblooded.
Yeah, I don't think the last cannon is as good as the bolter pistol. Again, I think it feels a little more reliable, but we'll stick with it for a bit.
Is unacceptable. Transgressors face severe remedial training.
I don't know why. I thought I saw a toilet. Like, oh, did I just wander some guardsman's bathroom? That would be a terrible way to go in the middle of orc invasion. You were just, we were on a toilet, you try to drop a deuce, and then you have an orc that just come out of nowhere with I guess with an axe and just, freaking split your head in two. I don't know why I feel like there's gonna be something different every time I go in these rooms. Okay, there's something a little different. Like, if we're gonna have like so many rooms open, at least have something in them. Like, at least one of them had a collectible, and there's one that has ammunition. When you have to, I guess that's another thing I kind of noticed. When you sprint and stop, you have to give it a second for it to give you a full stop. Oh shoot! Freaking! Hey! I can use the Gretchens or Snotlings, whatever they're called, for health. Any more? Because I'm beginning to really not like the rocket guys. I think they were also my bane in my previous runs before too. They just do a stupid amount of damage, and I do not know why. Like, it's fine if it hurt a little bit more, but I'm on the easiest difficulty. Those guys are able to take out my whole shield and like a good chunk of my health. If I didn't have my shields, they'll probably would have just killed me, period. Hold on, did I, okay, now I'm good. Oh, wrong weapon. Shoot, it's a little hard to keep a good eye on which one should be top priority to take out. Okay, that one's just a regular guy. There's the rocket. I think it's best to keep an eye out for ones with a flag on their back. Okay, I think that's it for them. or at least enough to make sure I don't get immediately completely curb stomped by them. Yeah, I want to say out of all the weapons, aside from the bowgun, which is like, you know, I always have fun with automatic rifle weapons, but the melta gun is like really good. I mean, it probably helps that you know, the majority of enemies you have to deal with likes to swarm you, so it becomes very useful very often. Freaking heck. Oh. I like how there was like I don't know, 20 of them, and I just managed to clear out so much. Like I live for the Powerman fantasy. Until they start throwing like things that are a little bit much.
If you are injured, return to your quarters. The machine god will watch over you.
That does not sound helpful. Like if you lost your leg, just pray to the machine god. Which, that's its own like thing. I mentioned before about the Mechanicus, which is like a bunch of techno monks that worships the Omnisaya, the machine god, and at one point, they live on Mars. Like there were a bunch of humans that colonized on Mars, and they also obsess over things like machines and like replacing a lot of organic bits with like technology. And the Emperor of Mankind managed to convince him to join their side by going like, "Oh, I am this Omnisaya you speak of," and I know did some fancy trick with a toaster, and there you go. They end up working with the Imperium. But the Imperium and the Mechanicus, even after all this time, don't exactly like agree. Shoot. Like after all this time, they don't agree all the time. But at this point, like the Mechanicus are really important to the Imperium. Like the Mechanicus are like, you know what? We're not gonna make you stuff anymore. Then the Imperium is just screwed. Hold on, I'm doing this wrong. Ow, 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 ow. Frick. Okay. I see a priority target that needs to be cleared on. Oh, not again. Come on. I need some help badly. And you decide to, like, come up my face at the best and worst moment. Okay. There we go. Oh, there's this guy. Gonna make you guys into Swiss cheese with like the biggest holes you ever seen. Oh. I was not aware that guy was like a rocket dude. That's pretty ballsy of me. Because whenever they're there, I'm gonna try to be as cautious as I can. But if they're not there, then I just go completely ham. Just trying to figure out how to get to the other side. There's no running from me! Hey, 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 no! Hey, hey, hey! Oh ho 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 ho. Now that was especially cathartic. Oh, kind of was more. Time to die. Said I threw like 3 Marines and just 1 Orc that's like at a complete disadvantage.
Attack priests will have to bring all of these structures down and rebuild.
This time on top of a mass grave.
You know, it's funny that they keep bringing up Tech Priest, but we've never seen a single one in this game. Yeah, sorry for that spoiler. I mean, it's not like it's really required, but I guess it would be kind of neat because they also have like a really cool. They also like look really cool. You know, like red robes. They have like these big robot eyes with their. They have like cool robot faces, I guess. I don't know how to put it. Frick out. There we go. Now I'm gonna need more health.
Evacuation Center Gamma welcomes you. Crematoria 15 to 48 are operating at full capacity.
There we go. Finally meet up with Drogon, and what the heck happened here?
Inquisitor Drogon, we need to get you off planet before we're overrun by orcs.
You were exposed to the unshielded power source. In the generator room, I saw it. You held raw energy from the warp. How are you still alive?
The power
Because I'm awesome.
warp energies. The stuff of chaos. Heresy.
My work against the Xenos has the Imperium's blessing.
Can your blessed work help us against the orcs?
My research is of the utmost secrecy. The Imperium forbids its use without sanction.
Did that look like a big rock with like thrusters on him?
Very well.
If that's the case, then that's pretty on par with Orc tech.
Facility, the psychic scourge. It could destroy the orcs.
You didn't think to bring up this scourge weapon before.
The psychic scourge has never been test-fired, Sergeant. If it malfunctions, it could crack this planet in half.
We're out of options. We fire the weapon and take our chances.
The psychic scourge is at the Calkis facility, my research laboratories. It is a fair distance.
It's like, he was like standing like only like a feet away from us, and he was like for some reason like all the way over there.
The Imperial Guard rally point.
They will have Valkyries. We can fly to the research facility. Let's find this Imperial Guard outpost.
So yeah, the warp is it's kind of hard to describe the warp. I mean, there's a lot of things that's hard for me to describe, but the warp especially because the warp is like this sort of like a dimension that's like it's like a sea of consciousness. Like a long time ago, it used to be much more different, but there was like a lot of war that was going on, even before like the Imperium man became the way they are today. I want to say it was like by the time that was all going on, and mankind was still pretty prehistoric. But yeah, then the warp just kind of became all messed up because there was like a lot of war going on, a lot of death, a lot of like dread, a lot of horrors that was going on, and that kind of polluted the warp because the warp is like I said, it's kind of like a sea of consciousness. Like it's connected to like every known like mind, to like every known mind to the galaxy. That's the best way I can put it. It's also like a place for souls too, I think. But yeah, after a while it kind of got messed up, and that's how demons came to be. And the warp is also like very dangerous. Like if you're exposed to that stuff, if you're exposed to the warp, you're exposed to a lot of like messed up things, and could like, yeah, it will just kind of F you up.
If you are injured, return to your quarters. The machine god will watch over you.
So yeah, being able to weaponize the warp and this little I have a bit of that infinite power in this tiny little lantern looking thing right on my butt. And the fact that Titus was exposed of it and he remains completely unaffected is very interesting for him. Because even for a space marine, they're not immune to the effects of the warp. Obviously I know the answer, but I'll save that for later. Because right now we're not talking about warp stuff, we're talking about orc stuff. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah! You do your thing, man. I don't know which one has that plasma turret, but you're doing an awesome job. Freaking shaky cam. Oh shit! Okay, there we go. We're. I kind of find it annoying where it feels like they're just prioritized over me whenever I enter in the screen. All right, there we go. That's awesome. Interesting how he was just hanging there, but whatever, we got him.
Inquisitor, your wound is slowing us down.
I can manage.
Tis but a flesh wound.
I will draw the orcs off.
A really, really deep flesh
Give
wound.
the power source to the sergeant then, Captain.
No, Drogo.
Like, fancy powers or not, it's impressive how he's still alive.
Orcs see I possess it, not you. They will follow me. Move out.
Which route to the rally point, guardsman?
Bastion Primus is that way, my lord. But it's all orc held.
Alright, we'll be heading there then. Thank you for the direction.
Do not bring personal possessions to public evacuation centers.
And there's another one of these drop pod looking things. Oh, a jump pack and a hammer. This is where things get really fun. The hammer is just all around the best weapon because it does. Actually, no, I want to say the axe still is, but the hammer is still really fun. Need a little bit of that. Okay, there we go. I was like wondering where's all the enemies? I was afraid that they were not gonna spawn. I'm a freaking truck compared to you. Wow, you are a tanky son beach. I mean, I joked about me being a truck, but this guy was actually like a tank without cannon.
Whatever you're doing, Captain, keep at it. The greenskins are swarming your way, leaving our path open.
Awesome. Oh, wrong button. I almost screwed that up. Ow. I need some health. Thank you. You offer your service in Imperium, Orc, and I'm very grateful for that. Shut the frick up. Oh, wrong button again. Just need to make sure that everything's clear so I don't get one-shotted by a rocket. Where is the, I just wonder if there's like a few more orcs around here. I guess it doesn't matter. Path is clear. But yeah, this is almost the equivalent of like grabbing a power star in Mario. I'm almost invincible. Still very confused, like, oh wait, I don't remember this.
Encrypt recording. Authorization Drogon, Inquisitor Ordo Xenos. I have arrived on Graia to begin my research. This work could change the course of history. I would be a fool to leave no record. The Imperium must not forget the good I have done. But history is sealed until my death. Here I damn me.
Weird how the audio log was fading like that for some reason. Oh, frick. Okay, ow. Feel my wrath. I had the blessing of the Emperor. Oh wow, I'm too powerful. I'm so powerful I caused the camera to freak out. I am no mere human.
We owe you our lives. I am an instrument of the Emperor's will, Trooper. Now indicate to me the nearest concentration of orcs.
Aye, my lord. Master's Plaza is just past his hab complex. It is swarming with the beasts.
Not for long.
How long have I been streaming for? Oh, 3 hours. And I feel like I only like I'll try to go a little bit further and then we'll probably just stop for today.
Captain, we are within sight of the Imperial Guard bastion.
Here's a fight.
Boom. Ooh. Oh, shoot. Ow, ow, ow. Need it. Take care of that guy. Quick. Oh no. Please, please don't be a long one. There we go. Oh. Are you guys having fun? Because I'm sure having fun. I know you guys are like just huge gluttons for punishment. And I'm just someone that's enjoy bringing the punishment. That sounds kind of wrong now I just said it out loud. You know, forget what I just said there. Oh, okay. Weird boy. Come on, I just want to execute you. Okay, you know what? Frick you. Oh! Ah, it must be a psyker, because I was able to wield that weapon without really grabbing with my hands. And also causing the game to freak out there. Oh, okay. He saw everything I did and he was like, nope, zog this. And just pull a bullet in his brain.
Out of fuel.
Probably should be, given the amount of times I've been jumping around. Yeah, okay, now I'm kind of just stuck with the hammer for now.
This is Primus Command. Orcs inside the perimeter.
I did not mean to do that. I forgot the game doesn't have a jump per se, just this.
Welcome to Bastion Primus, Captain. Sergeant Sedonis briefed me about the Inquisitor and his doomsday weapon. He said you require air transport to the Calcus facility.
You put it like that way, that kind of makes it kind of scary.
Way to reach it. We have no time to spare.
Your men are already on board their Valkyrie, and the squadron's ready for liftoff. We'll get you to Calcus with all speed. It's time the Imperial Guard brought the fight to the Orcs. Pilots, this is Lieutenant Mira aboard Valkyrie 1. Look sharp, Orc flyers inbound.
Oh, this is a really fun part. I say that because I say that as it's, look at this. Look at these guys. They have like jetpacks, but they're not jetpacks. They just literally just strap rockets in their backs like they're like a Looney Tunes character, like Wile E. Coyote trying to catch that Roadrunner. Sorry, guy. Which I knew about what was going on there sooner. Do they know the way? Yeah, the way is to war. Also, if you notice, like they also have, like they don't have like ships per se. They kind of have like, they kind of look like they're using like old-fashioned like biplane, like propeller planes or something. Like I think I've been gushing all over about the orcs, but I think my personal, like the reason why I really like them, these guys are actually kind of metal. Like these guys belong on an album cover. Oh frick. Okay, I don't know if that was necessary, but whatever. Oh, you know what? That makes total sense now. Come on. Oh shit! No, get off! Get off! Die. Die. There we go. Come on. Can you stop shooting at me? It's just, there we go. this sort of subtle comedy when it comes to Warhammer 40k. Not just with the orcs, but in general. Oh, that is unfortunate. I had a crash. Don't send. Let's see if we can get back to the game. Funny enough, I want to say that's a common occurrence with this game. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, that's a common occurrence. It's always with that section specifically. Like, after you're going through that flying sequence, then the game just, like, crashes.
Pilots, this is Lieutenant Mira aboard Valkyrie 1. Look sharp.
Oh, I have to go through this sequence again. Dang it. Okay, let's hope it doesn't crash again. Otherwise, that's going to be a bit concerning. Yeah, see? They look like they have like own like propeller planes or something. Like they look like something straight out of World War II or something. They look like okay, not B-52 bomber. I think that's something entirely different. You're welcome. I think I should get like a trophy or achievement for that. Whatever they call Steam achievements, I guess. Oh shit. I need to focus. These guys are shredding my health. Like, what they're doing right now is so impractical. I don't even know how they're supposed to have a safe landing. Oh, shoot. Stop getting in my face. All right. Come on. Okay. I guess I could just casually shoot at the ship. Sorry, I'm just trying to see if I can skip this cutscene now. Fortunately, it's not letting me, so I guess again I just have to pray it doesn't crash again. Come on, don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. In the name of the Emperor, do not crash. Oh, no, no, please, please, don't. Oh, wow, really? Oh, wow, that is bad. I do not remember that happening to me before. That's unfortunate. Okay, oh, wow. Shoot. my whole setup crashed. What has this game done? No. Ah, frick. Oh, wait, no, wrong button. There we go. Task manager. Oh, wait, shoot. Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe this game just did that to me. I guess this is where the stream ends. Thank you very much, everyone that participated. I'm gonna be dealing with this for quite. I'm probably gonna be spending the rest of my time trying to fix this. I don't know if this stream can end while I reset my computer.